everyone, it's Amy, owner and curator of Yoso Boho. Welcome back. I am doing a brand new thing tonight. I'm super excited about this. It is a drop auction. We are going to do just 10 items that you will have a chance over the next couple of days to bid on. This is a brand new, as far as we know, concept developed by my brilliant friend, Richard, the vintage art guy. If you don't know, he's had a couple of these sales. Check his channel out, Vintage Art Guy. Go support him. He's so close to 500. We need to get him there. And he's trying to raise money to save this farmhouse where he is finding these amazing old collectibles, glass, pottery, ephemera, art, amazing art. So yeah, go support him. But I'm completely stealing this idea from him. I thought it was brilliant and I'm gonna go ahead and do it and see how it works. I'm going to share 10 items, like I said, and then down below in the comments, you will see those items listed. So if it's a book, it'll say it's a book, and then I will have the starting bid, and then I will have the end, like the closing time and date. So this auction will end on Thursday, 11 p.m. It'll start ending 11 p.m. Thursday Eastern time. So you have a couple of days. And then the wonderful thing is, if somebody comments below you and they have outbid you, you get the notification from YouTube that there has been another bid, and you can come back and either counter or check something else out, whatever you want to do. If you win an item, I will let you know at the close of the auction on Thursday night that you have won that item. And then of course, if I don't have your information already, I will need you to send me your YouTube name, your PayPal email address, and your home address so that we can mail these things out to you. I hope to have some fun with this. If it works, maybe we'll do it once a week, twice a month, something like that. But I have some really fun things and we're just gonna check it out, see how it works. Let's get started. The first thing that I have is a little piece of ephemera. It's a little tiny book. It's called The Value of a Smile by Wilbur D. Nesbitt, and it is beautiful. The way that it was built is so pretty. You can see the pages are doubled up like that because they have these plates that are so colorful and so Art Deco. It's copyright 1930 P.F. Volland Company. The date's down here. So it's old. It's in that beautiful old kind of Deco font. And each page has a different little passage with the passing of the seasons. As it goes on, you can see the colors are changing. Gorgeous little book with a beautiful little cover, speckled in gold. And there is a little bit of wear on the corners, but otherwise in beautiful condition. Would make a great little addition to a vignette, or you could open it up and display it with the different seasons. Just gorgeous. I'm gonna start this little book out at $3. That's a steal. So if you want to bid on this book, look down below for The Value of a Smile and give me a bid for $3 or more. Next, I'm gonna sell this beautiful Helsey glass horse. Now this is one of those pieces that if you're in the know with glass, then you know that this has some value. It is a Trojan horse made by Helsey glass. And go check out eBay for some of these things if you're wondering, you know, what kind of deal you're gonna get. But this guy is a nice piece. He's in perfect condition and super nice quality. These are heavy and beautiful and cute. He's got a cute factor too. We're gonna start him at a measly $5. If you wanna bid on this Helsey glass horse, look down below for Helsey glass Trojan horse. Next, I have a pair of Tonala salt and pepper shakers. Now these I'm having a problem separating myself from them, but I'm gonna let them go. I bought these from the wonderful Laura Caldwell, and they have been a part of my Tonala collection for a long time. But I feel like if somebody's going to use them, they need to get used. They're just sitting on a shelf, and although they're very pretty, they're very usable. And I would love for somebody to use them. They are signed Netzi, that's the artist, Mexico, and they are burnished. This one, it's awesome. It has a little clay pebble in it. So you know sometimes when your salt can get a little moisture, this will actually break up the salt. So they are marked salt and pepper, S&P, and they're very nice. I will start these off $10. Eek! $10 to start off these beautiful salt and pepper shakers. They have been passed on down to me from Laura Caldwell. So they might be yours next. Bid down below, you will see Tonala salt and pepper shakers. The next item that I'm gonna auction off is a set of Thai Beanie Babies. These are the teeny Beanie Babies, I guess. I don't know anything about Beanie Babies. I'm just starting to get into them. You're going to see a video about Beanie Babies. So if you've got like a container full of them somewhere, like you had them from the 80s, 90s, you'll learn a little bit from me on them because we've got a lot to go through in the van from the estate that we cleaned out. But this is a set of international bears. So this one is Glory, American bear. This one is Maple, the Canada bear. This one is Aaron, the Irish bear. And this one is Britannia, the Britain bear. They're all still in their packaging. This little Britain bear, his packaging is yellowed a little bit. You can see right there the difference between the plastic. He's got a little bit of a yellow in his plastic. But the containers and everything are in wonderful condition. If you have grandchildren or somebody who has a collection, snag them up. I'm actually going to start the whole lot, you get all 4 of them, for $1. We'll start these off at $1 and see what happens with them. You guys will go home to somebody. Look down below for international Thai Beanie Bears. Got all 4. Next up, I have this adorable little strawberry with a bird on top of it. He can hang or he can sit on a shelf. He's pretty adorable. He's green and he's red and he's great for summer, and he might even be able to hang outside, although I would replace this twine just to make sure that it's gonna last through the weather. But you could put some bird seed in there maybe, and he could feed a little bird. There's no markings on this. It is a lighter piece, so probably made in Japan, but it's super cute. And we're gonna start this one $1 as well. So if you want the strawberry bird feeder, look down below for strawberry bird feeder, and we'll start it at $1. A couple of weeks ago, we opened a box from that estate clean out that had some beautiful pottery in it. I do believe that it is all American bisque, and this elephant, airbrushed in green and this mauve, is so delightful. He does have the tiniest blemish. You can barely see it, it's right here. But I don't think that takes away from his adorableness. He looks like a circus elephant. So if you know anybody who collects circus elephants, he's got the hat and he's got the little blanket over him. So if you know anybody who does circus themed elephants, he does have a trunk up, which means good luck. And he's a circus elephant, which is, he's got 2 great things going for him. So if you want him, we'll start him at $4. That would be an amazing deal on you, you little cute guy. Look at his little bit of lipstick too. Matches mine. We'll start him at $4. Look for elephant planter down below. I found this old book at the Akron bins and it is not in great condition. You can see here it's pretty worn. This is a leather bound book, but it's not really attached. So I'm gonna be very careful with it, but it's really old and it's very cool. It is the Home and School Reference Workbook. And what's wonderful about it is it has amazing illustrations and information for learning. So here you can see a whole spread on birds and eggs, identify eggs, which is really pretty. So these plates here, these illustrated plates are even signed and numbered, and if you're really wanting to, you know, make something cool out of this, it can be pulled apart, things can be framed. There are some maps in here. There are just some cool nature and historical information. Here's the thing about leaves and plants, foliage and fruit, common trees, novelties of the Far East. I'm sure there's things in here that are not accurate. But here's a floating palace of the sea. Is that the Titanic? I don't know. This is copyright 1913. So now you can understand why it's pretty much falling apart. But let me tell you, there are some neat things in here. And I have enjoyed looking through it, and it's time for somebody else to look through it and possibly salvage it or display it as it is. 1913 Home and School Workbook could be yours. If you bid down below, I'm gonna put really old workbook in the description, and we're gonna start it at $2. $2. Take a bid on it. It needs to go to somebody's home. It's got a really cool look. It would even look cool just displayed, just because it's so weathered and nice. The next thing is a wonderful mug that I am sad to part with. It was in my cupboard for a hot minute, but I have so many mugs that I'm gonna have to let this one go. Rather than take it over to the shop and put it in our mug section, I thought, why not auction it off here or sell it on a live? So it's gonna go home in this sale. This came from my friend Cindy, who gifted me an entire box of thrifted things because I couldn't get out at the very beginning of the year. I had COVID. She went and sourced for me. If you missed that video, I will link it up here and down below. You can check it out. It was phenomenal, and this mug is so great. It's built so wonderful. It just says, "Hello, I love you." And it has these beautiful red and white stripes in the inside and a wonderful handle. It's all kind of outlined and fun and has a very cool feel to it. It's made by Katie Mandy, and it is microwave and dishwasher safe. So we're gonna start this mug at $3. We're gonna start it at $3. That's a great place to start. I hope a couple of people love this because it needs to go home with somebody. Two more things, and the last one's a bit of a surprise. So here's another planter from that estate clean out, and he is adorable. Again, I believe that these are American bisque. They do not have glazed bottoms. His forward foot here is glazed, but his resting parts are not. He also has the tiniest little flaw right here. He needs a little spot of green, and I would be happy to do that for whoever buys it. I can do a little touch up there if you would like. I would be happy to, but other than that, he is in wonderful condition. Both of these planters have a great weight and quality to them. They're definitely made in the USA. Look at his kitschy little face. My gosh. All right, we're gonna start him at $4. $4 if you wanna bid on him below. Look for Puppy with Cart Planter and bid on him there. All right, the final thing is gonna be kind of cool. See how this works. It is a very neat tin. It says DM Ferry and Company, always reliable, choice flower seeds, and it has these really great vintage little panels on it. Now the tin itself is not extremely old. This is like a repop. Although I don't see a date on it, you can tell it's not all that old. Just has a nice old look, but it was made in China. But yeah, it has a really great look, especially this girl here. I love her. And her little puppy dog. So this isn't all you're bidding on. I am going to fill this. So this will be a mystery tin, DM Ferry mystery tin. That's what I will label it below. And it will be filled with some baubles, maybe something linen-like, some ephemera maybe a ceramic or a piece of glass. Who knows what'll be in this tin? But if you want to bid on this tin, I'm going to start it at $1. I'm going to start it at $1. Down below, it'll be the last one, and it will say DM Ferry Mystery Tin. If you want to bid on it, you'll find it there. And that is the last of my 10 items. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see what happens. I will know by Thursday night. So everything will end again on Thursday, and you'll see the timestamps on the items down below when you go to bid. And then on Thursday, I have my sale with Pam at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And then I have a video that I will be releasing. It's the second part of our shop along, which if you missed it, we did part 1 tonight, and I will link it here and below. Go check it out. But yeah, we'll do the shop along, and then we'll end this auction, and we'll see what happens. Let me know if this is something that you love, because like I said, this is something that might be easy for me to do at least a couple of times a month. So let me know your thoughts. I'm excited to hear them. Thanks so much. Good luck if you're bidding, and I will see you on Thursday.